Tips: How to feed your baby. Your baby is very special. Feeding a baby in the first year can be quite challenging for parents. It is all about exploration, learning, sharing and caring. You can make your baby develop a healthy feeding habit with the right approach. This video will guide you how to feed your baby and how to make feeding a fun thing in your baby's life. Use following tips to find out when, what and how much to feed your child at every stage of growth during first year. Age: 0 to 4 months. Food: breast milk or formula. Feeding tips. Try to breastfeed your baby as and when your baby wants, every 1/2 to 2 hours, recommended. If breastfeeding is not possible, use formula feeding. Mother needs to nurse baby as long as baby wants, about 5 to 10 minutes or more on each breast. More than 5 wet diapers a day is a good sign that your baby is on a healthy feeding habit. While formula feeding, never force your baby to finish a bottle as fast as possible. Feed your baby on demand. Most babies need 8 to 12 times a day. Age: 4 to 6 months. Food: breast milk or formula, baby cereal. Feeding tips. For first few months, continue with breast milk or formula, as they have all the calories and nourishment, which satisfy the baby more than cereal. You can start feeding solids anytime between 4 and 6 months if you think your baby is ready. Look for following signs of readiness for solid food. A. If your child can sit with support. B. Shows chewing motions. C. Able to move tongue back and forth. D. If your baby shows interest in food. Start with semi-liquid iron-rich cereal, rice, oats, and barley, and only 1 teaspoon of cereal in the beginning. You can also feed pureed food like ripe bananas, sweet potatoes, apples and peaches. Try to feed only 1 new cereal in a week. Age: 6 to 8 months. Food: milk, grain, fruit, vegetables, meat. Feeding tips. Start with breast milk or formula before feeding solids. You can offer strained vegetables or fruits first. Gradually you can use nicely cooked and mashed vegetables. Feed fruit juice in a cup, as juice in the feeding bottle can cause tooth decay. Give pureed meat like chicken, pork or beef. Feed about 4 to 8 tablespoons solids, in 2 to 3 feedings. Age: 6 to 8 months. Food: milk, grain, fruit, vegetables, meat. Feeding tips. Start with breast milk or formula before feeding solids. You can offer strained vegetables or fruits first. Gradually you can use nicely cooked and mashed vegetables. Feed fruit juice in a cup, as juice in the feeding bottle can cause tooth decay. Give pureed meat like chicken, pork or beef. Feed about 4 to 8 tablespoons solids, in 2 to 3 feedings. Age: 8 to 12 months. Food: milk, grain, fruit, cheese, vegetables, meat. Feeding tips. Breast milk or formula, cereals plus very little amount of cheese, yogurt, but no cow milk or egg whites until first birthday. Always make sure that food is not too hot before giving it to baby. Experiment with finger foods such as dry cereals, light toasted bagels, tiny pieces of banana, nicely cooked pasta and teething crackers to encourage self-eating. Add some proteins like pureed meats, boneless fish, tofu, mashed beans, split peas and pintos to your baby's food. Make sure you always give only 1 new food at a time. Feeding a newborn needs a lot of caring and commitment. It is also the time to forming an eternal bond with the latest member of the family. To help you through the first year of your baby's life, consider these simple tips for feeding a newborn. Let us know your opinion as well as your experience in our comment section. Feeding a newborn needs a lot of caring and commitment. It is also the time to forming an eternal bond with the latest member of the family. To help you through the first year of your baby's life, consider these simple tips for feeding a newborn.